If you have a Nintendo Switch or a Switch OLED and you have games that you've bought digitally, switching between them, it's pretty easy. You just go through your menu and select which one you want. Me, I'm a fan of physical games and cartridges, so I want to be able to have the actual game. I don't just want a digital file that, as we found out recently, can be taken away from the marketplace at any point in time. One of my favorite accessories for the Nintendo Switch and the Switch OLED is this here. This is the Unitek all-in-one dock that also incorporates one of their 4-in-1 Nintendo Switch Cartridge Switchers. It's fantastic. It allows me to have 4 games in there and wirelessly swap from one to the next to the next. I also have a couple of their older ones that attach to a Nintendo Switch or Switch OLED dock and allows you to do the same thing. The thing with those two though is the fact that not only can you play 4 games, it has storage for 4 games. I'm not a fan of that because games get lost even when they're in storage. Well, that's where Unitek has addressed that concern right here with their latest version of the multi-port game card reader, and this is 8 in, 1 out. Yes! Thank you, Unitek, for listening to what people wanted. So let's take a look at this. We'll see how it comes out of the box, see how it connects to a dock. You can do a little bit of gameplay, and one thing I want to do, I want to see if I can use this with that and maybe get 11 games? Let's find out. So here we have the Unitek multi-port game card reader on the bench, and quite honestly, this packaging looks like almost all of their other packaging that they've had on here. Let's take a look at the back. Features: more efficient, convenient, quickly change the game via the LED switch button, save your game card, reduce the attrition of game cards caused by more insertion and removal, LED light indicator, come with different LED lights for different game card slots. So there you have game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How about a 12 game one? That'd be awesome. All right, let's take a look here. By the way, if you're old like me, you get that reference. So there is the switcher itself. I'm not a fan of this. I'm just not. Here's a QR code to download the manual. Please, just include manuals. I mean, that's just, yeah. Even for a product that I'm probably going to love, include the manual. So they do include a USB A to C cable, and it's really long. I kind of wish they would just include like a 6 or 8 inch, whatever length that you need to connect from the dock to the adapter itself. And let's take a look at this guy here. And this was pretty much my assumption, was that it was going to have the same look and feel as their earlier models. So you do have on the back game slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bizarre to me, looking at it from this side, to have 1 here and 4 there. I would almost want them to reversed, but thinking about how you're going to look at it, it's going to be situated this way. So you would read left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it does make sense that way. Now, it also does include their little wireless remote control here, their wireless puck. And with here, it does just have like a textured base here and then a push button there to go ahead and switch from one game to the next to the next. Let's grab, I actually have my original white Switch OLED dock here. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide this guy on. It connects just by going right like that. Now I'll grab my Switch in a second here, but to connect to your Switch, you just flip the ribbon cable over. This goes into the cartridge slot. The other final thing you do need to do is connect the USB-C for power here to the side here, as it does require external power. So let's grab our Switch real quick. I'll show you how it all kind of goes together. Now, while this is the dock for a Switch OLED, it'll work exactly the same for the original Switch. And I actually have my original Switch right here, so we'll slide that down, open up the game card slot. You may find it easier to do so before you slide it in, and then you simply go like that and like that. And then the final step, like I mentioned, is we'll just need to connect the USB power cable, and for that we will go into the side of the dock, and I'm actually going to leave most of that twist tied together, and we'll just go USB-C, USB-A, USB-A, USB-A. There we go. And then if I had this connected to power, the LED would light up with a different color. Now one thing I do want to show you real quick here is I actually have the 4-in-1 dock along with the 8-in-1 dock here, and well, it kind of works, but I get a lot of error messages, so you'll see here in just a sec. Now that's popping up Luigi's Mansion. Here's the other puck. Here's the puck to the 4-in-1. Here's the one to the 8-in-1. And it's not exactly allowing me to change. So if you want to daisy chain them, not going to work for you. And I can't say that I'm not at least a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to daisy chain it together with their dock. But that's kind of silly at the same time because there's no way to attach it to this. I don't know why it didn't work. I just know that it did not work. We're able to go ahead and scroll through here to all the different games. We're back up to Mario Wonder, there's Sonic Superstars, and so on and so on and so on. I love this thing. I know I keep saying it. I said it after the original, after the re-release that had the remote control, after the portable dock, and now after this one. This is going to be permanently living in my living room. I love the fact that I can quickly and easily swap through any of these games to be able to play at a moment's notice. And I don't have to go between the game room and the living room to go ahead and take a game out of the cartridge case, take it upstairs, bring one back down, so on and so on and so forth. I'm old, I'm fat, I'm lazy. I don't want to go up and down the stairs that much. But huge kudos to Unitek for continuing to innovate, to develop, and improve on their products, because they've taken an amazing product and made it amazinger? Yeah, let's go with that. They made it amazinger. Now, if you do want to check out our full-blown review of the 4-in-1 portable Switch dock or of the original two 8-in-1 card adapters from Unitek, I'll have that link for you right up there. Go ahead and check them out. It'll give you some great perspective to help you decide which one of these docks is best for you.